What's up, guys? Matt Doje here, one half of Magician and the Jock. I wanted to send out a quick video and talk about something that both Billy and I are crazy passionate about, which is content. More specifically, the benefits of content creation. Give some insight into what this is all about. We've had a bunch of just crazy ambitious guests, guys who are waking up each day with the goal of putting a dent in the universe. And almost without fail, these guests will say something to the effect of, man, I want to do something like that for myself. I'm going to speak to you as if you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, or maybe you work for a business or work for a company in a sales or marketing capacity and you're responsible for your own production. And I want to talk about 3 massive benefits of doing something like we're doing. In later videos, I'll actually dive into the different forms of content, but before doing that, you need to be sufficiently sold on what the benefits, what it can do for you, the impact to your life that will happen when you actually do it. A little while back, I coined the obscurity epidemic that many of our businesses struggle with. Half the battle is actually getting the word out. It doesn't start with convincing potential customers or clients that you're the best at what you do. It really starts with informing them that you actually do this in the first place. The obscurity epidemic comes in the realization that no one knows you. Maybe it's not that bad, but regardless where your business is, it would be better if more potential customers were aware of you. If you're selling your house, having 20 offers is better than 2. The first benefit then of knocking this content game out of the park is visibility. Creating content and then distributing it improves your visibility. You're putting yourself out there. Now, I love to write. They say writing helps you learn what you're thinking. And for a really long time, I would just write what I felt was pretty awesome stuff, but I would just leave it on my computer, maybe in a Word document.
www.creedthoughts. Check it out.
Now, I was doing the hard work, coming up with topics, writing the stuff down. However, it was dying there. Many of you are actually producing content each and every day. The problem is you're not getting it in front of enough eyeballs. And for most of us, that content's delivered on a one-to-one basis, across from your clients or your prospects. Creating content designed specifically to enhance your business or professional footprint, it's essentially the same thing as what you're delivering to your clients. Now you're going to open up the floodgates to more eyeballs. A great sales pitch ages like milk. A great sales pitch that's weaved into an evergreen form of content like a blog or a video ages like wine. The second benefit after visibility is another thing which we are all after, and that's credibility. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. They do business with people they know exist first and foremost. Through creating compelling content, they will grow to like and trust you. Let's pretend that you're a real estate agent and you specialize in first home buyers. You could make a post on your social media that says, hey guys, I help people buy their first home. Give me a call. This is certainly better than nothing, but it's only handling that visibility side of the business game. It's not doing anything to boost your credibility. Let's pretend that you have a weekly video show. Maybe it's just 15 minutes long. You tackle a common problem or you give a valuable piece of advice uniquely specific to buying your first house. Maybe you have a video, don't cancel your lease and buy that first house before you do these 3 simple yet overlooked things that could wind up costing you thousands of dollars today and tens of thousands of dollars over the course of the next few years. So I obviously just made that up, but I'm sure whatever it is you do, since you're a pro, you could come up with something just like this. By doing so, you're not merely saying, hey, hire me to help you buy your first house. You actually provide value to the customers that you specialize in serving. Famed copywriter Jay Abraham once said, never wait for money to change hands before you add value. And having a targeted and valuable content strategy allows you to do just that. You're doing this stuff anyways, just on a one-to-one basis. But by creating maybe a weekly show, you're opening yourself up to seemingly an infinite number of eyeballs. Creating content makes you more visible in the first place. Then we touched on credibility. Taking the time to create specific content unique to your niche, well, this positions you as an expert. And now I want to discuss the final massive benefit, what every business wants, and that is to become referral based. It feels absolutely amazing when your best client vouches for you, thinks so highly of you that they can't help but share you. It also means that now they're opening up their contact list and sending over someone who probably looks a lot like them. If you had a magic business wand, you would wave that thing and copy and paste your best client over and over and over again, turning your client base into your ideal client base. Having a compelling content strategy, well, this makes you much more referable. The reason being, it is much easier to actually refer you. I want my son to brush his teeth regularly. I want to make it as easy as humanly possible for him to do it, right? I want to remove any speed bumps between him and the sink. For most businesses, especially the abstract type businesses like consulting or advising, it is very difficult and it's often awkward to refer potential customers to you, because most of your clients probably don't really know what it is that you do for them, only that they feel better, more secure, more excited after meeting with you than they did before. Now, these emotions are great and vital and awesome, but it's tough to turn around and tell someone else, hey, you should really sit with Matt. He did a great job of making me feel better about myself. Okay, how do you do that? You know, I'm not real sure. Just trust me, okay? Having a compelling content strategy makes that easier for your best clients. Let's imagine you wrote the go-to book on whatever it is that you do, and you gave your best client a signed copy of that book, and then gave him or her 2 more and said, if you know anyone who you think would benefit from meeting with me, instead of just giving them my number and asking them to take a leap of faith, call a stranger, you can also just give them a copy of my book as well. The law of reciprocity states that we want to give back or repay someone when they do something for us. Your clients want to refer people to you. They just need a better way to do it. That takes the onus off of them having to have your sales pitch down pat. If you do this thing right, they can say, hey, you should see my guy or my girl. Here, check out their book. Or hey, I'm gonna send you a link to their most recent show on YouTube and you can watch other videos as well. Now, most people don't absolutely love going to the gym, sweating and hurting and lifting weights. But what they do love is turning heads at the beach with the body that they've built. That's the payoff. I understand most people aren't as passionate about creating and producing content as we are, but they do love that after picture that doing it right will produce for them, increasing their visibility, credibility, and referability. And that, my friends, is the trifecta.